Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are good at your home students. So students, I'm back, your maths teacher, and we are here to do some maths exercises. So everyone is excited? Very good students. So quickly take out your books and your pencil box. Today we are going to do the exercises of chapter number 4, multiplication. So student, before starting the exercises, let's do a quick recap of the chapter. So what we have learned in this chapter, that whenever we are going to do adding equal numbers repeatedly, then it is called as multiplication, student. So whenever we are going to add equal numbers one again and again or in a repeated way. So we can say that what we can do the multiplication for that. As you can see in the picture, we are having nest. How many nests we are having? We are having 4 nests. And in each nest, how many chicks are sitting? 2 chicks are sitting. So what is the total number of chicks we are having? If I'm adding the nest chicks of all the 4 nests, then I'm getting the total number of chicks. So with this, I'm getting 8 chicks we are having. And we can find out the number of chicks with the help of multiplication also. So we are having 2 chicks in one nest and we are having 4 nests. So we can say that 2 multiplied 4, I am getting a 8 student. So 2 is called as a multiplier, 4 is called as a multiplicand, and 8 is called as the product student. And the sign of the multiplication is a cross. Now students, we are going to understand the properties of multiplication. Let's start the first one. In the first property, what we have seen, if I'm changing the order of multiplier and multiplicand, then the product will always the same student. Let's see. So as you can see, we have 4 multiplied 3, the product is 12. Similarly, if I am multiplying 3 multiplied 4, again the product will be same, the 12. So what we have seen over here, if I am changing the order of the numbers, or we can say that multiplicand and multiplier, then the product will always remain same student. Let's move to the next property. In the next property, what we have seen, if I'm multiplying any number by 1, then the product is always the number itself. Let's see one example. If I'm multiplying 8 by 1, I'm getting a 8. If I'm multiplying 15 by 1, I'm getting a 15 student. So what we have seen, if we are going to multiply any number by 1, the product will be the number itself. Moving to the next property, property 3. If we are going to multiply any number by 0, then the product will always a 0 student. Let's see one example. If I am multiplying 6 multiplied 0, the product will be 0. And if I am changing the order, that means 0 multiplied 6, still I am getting a 0 student. So what we have seen, if we are going to multiply any number by 0, then the product will always be a 0 student. Let's understand one more concept, that the product of two numbers is always greater than the numbers. But if we are going to multiply any number by 1, then the product is always itself. And if we are going to multiply any number by 0, then the product will always be a 0 student. Let's move further. Now for doing multiplication student, what we have to do, we have to learn the tables of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. With this, we are doing the multiplication in a easier way. So now we are going to understand how we can do the multiplication, student. So what we are going to do? We are doing multiplication with the help of vertical method also. Or we can say that we can write the numbers in a column, student. As you can see in the picture, what we are seeing over here. First, we are going to write the place values of ones and tens. Then first number first and then the second number, and make a multiplication sign and do the multiplication. That means 2 multiplied 4, I am getting a 8, student. Similarly, we can do the multiplication by horizontal method. In the horizontal method, what we have to do, student, we have to write the numbers like this. 2 multiplied by 4, I am getting a 8. So student, with these two methods, we can find out the and do the multiplication. Now we are going to understand how we can do the multiplication using a number line, student. For doing the multiplication using the number line, what we are going to do? Let's see one example. Let's say we have to multiply 5 multiplied 4. So what we are going to do? First, we are going to make the number line start from 0. And after that, we have to make the jumps of 5. How many times, students? 4 times. So when we are going to do the jump of 5 4 times, the answer and the product will be, we are getting the product, student. As we can see over here, first we are going to write 0, then 5, then 10, the jumps of 5. How many times? 4 times. Then 15 and then 20. This is our first jump, second jump, third jump, fourth jump. So our product will be 20, student. Moving to next. Now what we are going to do? We are going to understand how we can do the multiplication of one digit number with the help of one digit number. We are having two ways. First is the horizontal way, or we can say that horizontal multiplication. In this, what we are going to do? We are writing the numbers like 6 multiplied 5 and the product will be 30. Similarly, we can write in the vertically also. So in the vertical way, what we are going to do? We are writing the place values and write the numbers one after another and make a multiplication sign. And read the table 5 multiplied 6, we are getting 30, students. Now students, let's start our first exercise, 4.1. We have to fill in the boxes using properties of multiplication. Let's do it with me. The first one, 6 multiplied 2, I am getting a 12, student. And if I am multiplying, what should I multiply to 6? So I'm again getting a 12. So what we can do, as I told you the properties of multiplication, if we are going to change the order of the multiplier and the multiplicand, the product will remain same, student. So what we are doing over here, 6 multiplied 2, now we are changing the places of 6 and 2. So we can say that 2 multiplied 6, we are also getting a 12, student. Let's do one more. So we are going to doing the F1, 7 multiplied 8, and what we are, if we are changing the order, 8 multiplied 7, the product will be 56, student. Moving to the next one, observe the pattern and complete the following boxes. Now we have to observe the pattern and fill the empty boxes, student. In the first one, student, the other parts you can do it by yourself. Now for the second one, the first number is 45 and the second number is 54. So what we have seen, student, we are making a jump of 9. After 54, we are making a jump of 9, getting 63. So after 63, we are getting 72. After 72, we are getting 81. After 81, we are getting 90. After 90, we are getting 99. So students, what we have seen, we are making a jump of 9. Similarly, you can do the B, C and D parts also. Moving to the third one, we have to complete the table. So if I'm multiplying 9 multiplied 3, I'm getting 27. What is the multiplier over here? 9 is the multiplier, 3 is the multiplicand, and 27 is the product, students. Similarly, you can do the other parts also. Now moving to the next exercise, exercise 4.2. In this exercise, we have to complete the multiplication facts. So students, what we have to do? We have to use the properties of multiplication and fill the blank boxes. Let's do the first one with me. So if what should I multiply to 3? And here we are having 5 with us. So what we are going to do, we are changing the order of 3 and 5. So 3 multiplied 5 and 5 multiplied 3. In both cases, the product will be same, 15 student. So similarly, student, you can do the B, C and D parts also. Now moving to the second one, write the correct product in the circle. Now what we have to do? We have to write the correct product after doing the multiplication. Let's do the first one. In the first one, student, what we have to do? We have to multiply 2 multiplied 3. So 2 multiplied 3 gives me what? 6. So our correct product is 6. So we have to write 6 in the box. Let's do one more part. The F1, 9 multiplied 4. If I'm multiplying 9 by 4, I'm getting a 36 student. So let's write 36 in the blank. So other parts, similarly, you can do that by yourself. Let's do the third one. Write the product of each of the following. So what we have to do? We have to write the product, student. Let's do the first one. 4 multiplied 6. So what we are getting? We are getting 24 as our product. So we have to write 24. Similarly, we can do the last part also. In this, we have to multiply 2 multiplied 9. We are getting 18 student. So we are going to write 18 for that. Similarly, you can do the other parts also. Now moving to our next exercise, exercise 4.3 student. Let's do the first one. We have to find the product of each of the following. So we have to find the product. In the first one, 5 multiplied 2, what we are getting? I'm getting a 10. So we have to write 1, 0, 10. Let's do one more part, student. Let's do the H1. What we have to do? We have to multiply 3 multiplied 7. We are getting a 21. So we are writing 21 for that. Similarly, let's do one more part, the G1. In this, what we have to do? We have to multiply 4 by 10 students. So 4 multiplied 10, what we are getting? 40 as our product. So we have to write 40 for that. Similarly, student, you can do the other parts by yourself. Let's do the second one. Look at the multiplication on the number line and fill in the boxes. We have to do the multiplication with the help of number line, students. So what we have seen, there's a butterfly. She is doing the jumps of 9 student. And how many times? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we have seen, the butterfly do the jumps of 9. How many times? 5 times. So the multiplication will become 9 multiplied 5, and what we are getting? 45 as our product, student. Let's do the third one. Jump on the number line for the multiplication and fill in the boxes. So what we have to do? We have to make a jump of 7. How many times? Let's see, student. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many times we are jumping? 7. 6 times. So we have to write 7 multiplied 6. And the product is 42, student. Similarly, you can do the B part also. Now we are going to start our next exercise, exercise 4.4. In this exercise, what we have seen, we are having word problem, student. Let's do the first one. Josie class is going to a teddy bear factory. 3 children will ride in each car. So what they do? In each car, how many children are ride? Only 3 children. There are 3 cars. And how many cars they are having? They are having 3 cars, student. So we have to tell them how many children are going to the teddy bear factory. So we have to tell them how many children are in the going for teddy bear factory. Let's do it with me. So student, what we have seen, we are having our first car, we are having our second car, and we are having our third car, student. And in each car, how many children? 3 children are sitting. This is child 1, child 2, child 3. We can say that child 1, child 2, child 3. Again, child 1, child 2, child 3. Now we have to tell them how many children total are going for the teddy bear factory. For that, what we have to do, what we have seen over here, we are going to do adding the equal number again and again repeatedly. So what we have to do, student, we have to do the multiplication for that. Let's do it with me. So how many cars we are having? 3 cars. And each car, how many children we are having? 3 children. So what we can do? 3 multiplied 3. We get to know 9 children. So what we can say? 9 children are going for teddy bear factory. So we have to write 9 children are going to teddy bear factory, students. So students, similarly, we did the first one. You can do the second, third and fourth one also. With this student, our exercises of chapter 4 are also completed. Till then, bye. Take care everyone.